Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Psychoboy Plays Monster Prom. Today we've got a special episode for you because my girlfriend is on the chat with me. Say hi, Annette.
Hi, hello everybody.
Alright, so, you can see the screen, right, Annette?
Yeah, I can.
Great. In that case, we're totally ready to play. We're gonna be 2 players. Do you want to play a short game or a full game?
It's up to you.
Alright, let's just do, let's do a full game, why not? Let's make this a special.
Okay.
Alright, do you want me to do the, opening intro?
We can.
Spooky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, I'm gonna go first. Which one did you want to play, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know. Choose first, then I'll decide.
Alright, I'll be yellow, and I will make my name, yeah, I'll just call myself Psycho. Why not? No. No. No, 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 no. There we go. Slander Boy.
I could do this.
Alright, what
Why,
about
though?
you? Why not?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the one on the far right.
The blue girl? Okay. What do you want her name to
Yeah. I don't know. Franken girl? I don't know.
be? Franken Girl. You know, her name's Vicky because that's short for Victor Frankenstein. But okay, Franken Girl it is. I don't know what Oz is supposed to be. I know that Brian is Brain, and I forget what Red is. And we've yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom! I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left and we fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, the sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Ooh.
Alright, so I'm not going to read this whole bit again. You know how this works, right? You've seen me play.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Alright, let's see. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Let's see. That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. I feel like that perfectly encapsulates our culture. Alright, what statue do you build?
That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show.
Alright. What is your spirit emoji? The octopus, best animal on Earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve 1 or several octopi. Snowman, because that motherfucker's in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. Caucasian guy with the turban, because fuck stereotypes. I'm gonna go with the snowman.
Okay. And I'm gonna go with the Caucasian guy.
Caucasian guy with the turban. Alright. What would be your dream first date? Ooh. Let's see. After rescuing your date from a dragon!
Same.
Oh wait, fuck, I already did that one, didn't I? Same?
Yeah, same.
Okay, apparently we're both going for Miranda. Yeah, I should have considered that would be your Miranda before I started playing. I've already wooed her once, though, is the thing.
Alright.
Alright, whatever. Looks like I'm a little short on creativity, so I'm gonna go to the auditorium. Oh, fuck, I love that outfit. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves are descending to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. Would you like to do the female voices in the game?
I don't know.
Alright. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, they're all dead at the hands of their own servant? What, they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Ooh, those are both good options. What do you think? What do you think, Annette? Annette, you there? Annette?
It's your choice.
Okay, fine.
Your turn.
Well, normally these things are actually dependent on the stats, is what I found out. Like, whichever one you have a better stat in is what you'll want to choose. For example, buy their houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park would take a lot of money, and my money stat is 5. So I'm guessing that it's not a good idea to choose that one.
Well, yeah, then it's not a good idea.
There we go. Ah yes, that is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane. Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly, they disappeared, like a magic trick. Ah yes, I see. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom.
Let's go!
Alright, Annette, it's your turn. Where do you want to go?
It's my turn. Oh, well, let's go to the bathroom.
Okay, going to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school where to get some good sunbathing. But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team.
Yuck!
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you and I think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they'll all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh wow, all of them? That sounds really hard. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crust of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals. Scandalous.
Oh
Or should I say, sandalous?
no! Oh no!
And fanny packs! They must be stopped. Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that wouldn't sway the air people. Or maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably had different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what you pitch.
Uh-oh. I'd probably go with Reach a Truce, because I'm a very
Reach a truce. Use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud. What?
Touchdown!
Yes, you're a genius. Cheerleading is always the answer. Scott, as much as I appreciate you, peace isn't the answer with those hideous air people. Also, how do you two plan to put an end to a feud that has existed for centuries just by cheerleading? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, air people, end this war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching peace would be really great. 9, 10, 12, 13. Remember to always use sunscreen. He decided not to point out that he forgot 11. Just missing one number is quite good by lovely Scott's standards.
Disgraceful.
Scott, this is useless. Trying to negotiate with the air people is never an option. The three of you look at the sky. Nothing happens. You know, that was pretty much the expected result of just screaming at the sky. No, cheerleading can't fail. I'll practice my cheerleading until it ends the war between bird people and air people, just as it was always meant to do. What kind of plan was that? Trying to reach a truce with the air people? What are you, an air people supporter? Scott is discouraged thanks to you. Miranda is suspicious of you. Since peace is never the answer, you lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Shit!
You can't ever be peaceful in a Monster Prom game.
But I'm a pacifist!
I know. Challenge. Everybody that chooses something bad, say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Alright?
Uh-oh.
Socks with sandals.
No!
Go ahead.
Something bad. Bat sauce.
What?
Bat sauce.
Bat sauce?
Bat sauce.
Oh, okay. Player orders set it on how much our country needs a minister of selected thing. Start debating now. Okay, I'm just saying. Minister of Socks with Sandals would be a very big help for this country.
But like minister of bat sauce could always prevent the nasty rat feeling on your feet.
Alright. That's probably the bigger pressing issue.
Of course.
Which means that you will be going first next round.
Uh-oh.
So where do you want to sit? You can sit with Polly and Scott, Liam and Vera, Miranda and Damien, the cat sales lady, or the Wolf Bro football players.
Let's go with Polly and Scott.
Okay. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Do Damien! Grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to a Vera toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions. Haha, you sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman. Scott, I'm not sure how you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I just said my name just now. Okay, what about you, Frankie girl? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy.
Uh-oh. Okay, then I'm gonna impersonate Polly.
Okay. Look at me, I'm Polly. Look at me go. I do not talk like that. Yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time. Okay, maybe. But why is she running around the cafeteria, rubbing a button in everyone's lasagna? Because she's twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it? That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me? Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now? Fine, out of my way! While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic. Oh, that was beautiful.
Right.
Oh my god, that was wonderfully done, I must say. No sooner had he sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat. The song of the Ice Cream Wizard! He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like! Oh goodness, the Ice Cream Wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the Ascendant Pancake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "Dish Shit Magic" painted on the side. Oh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz? The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I've ever faced. Try those sugar-blasted prince lips. But of course, I always had to kiss a frog. I always had to find a prince to kiss me out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman? I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I did just woo Miranda, so I kind of already knew how this would work.
Oh, well.
Prince lips? Gross. I've already got a pair of those attached to my face. What? Where? Here, where my mouth is. Wait, do you mean you're a prince? But you hide it so well. Gee, thanks. But Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the Ice Cream Wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-blasted prince lips. Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already. Miranda finishes the prince lips in 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up. Right? Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before thinking. Women.
Then I'm gonna counter it with love.
Player orders decided based on how useful the selected object would be as your only belonging in the desert item. Start debating now. Look, I don't care how much love you have, you're not gonna survive in a desert with just love. But having a woman in the desert with you, you know, at least you're with a woman. You got someone helping you out.
I could fucking make out with a woman, but if I'm alone, then I cannot have some.
And who are you gonna make out with?
Then I can't have some love, so I guess it's yours.
Darn right it's mine. Alright. Okay, I need me some creativity and money, so I'm gonna go get some money. That day you spent some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker, Super Benito Bros. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gained 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. Woe is me. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there, as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I applied to be too impoverished to afford sea steeds? If so, why, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the hearing? I'm told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of... Toppings! Caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant, stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Ooh, I like both of those options. Let's see here. My highest stat is smart, so I might want to do something that's smart. Yeah, compromising photographs sounds smart. Oh, charming, okay.
So charming.
Oh yes, how better to show them that I'm truly making an effort than to get to know them on the most personal levels. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their fears in a gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelets, and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek, woo! Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Ooh, where should I go?
Well, you're a little low on smarts, charm, and fun, so...
Well, I can go outdoors.
Okay, let's get us some fun! That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Hello.
You're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes stomping over. Oh great, it's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want.
The wolf pack is
Hey
here.
Scott, what's up? What's up, dog? And non-dogs? Eat shit, you fucking flea farm. Whoa, Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins. Even more important, they're my teammates. Oh yeah? Well, if you're so important, how come we didn't see you at the dog park last full moon? Last full moon? Oh wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning and I was naked and covered in blood. Oh yeah, that was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott, but we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you? I'm sick of these creeps always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them, but how?
Wow. My highest stat is creativity, right?
Yep.
So something creative. Pretend to throw the ball.
Not so smart. Oh,
Well,
it was a
shit.
smartness thing, not a creativity thing. Cackling at the cleverness of your scheme, you pretend to throw the ball, but the wolf pack seems unamused. Wow, you think just because we're werewolves we fall for the oldest trick in the book? You obviously just turned that ball invisible. We'll never find it out there. We'd be searching forever. I can't believe you pulled such a mean trick on my cousins. It's like saying you're gonna give a treat, and then not giving a treat. Come on, Scott. It's clear how these nerds feel about werewolves. Scott follows the wolf pack as they leave, casting a side glance over his shoulder. Vera's and Damien's looks aren't good, sad but angry. Still not a good thing. You lose 2 charm and 1 creativity. Oh god, your charm's at 1. Fuck.
I'm not the charming girl.
Oh, hey, you got a chance to fix it though.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. What happened?
You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens, and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Ah, Franken girl, you seem like a trustworthy person. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I am a princess.
Oh,
I've been
wow.
keeping it undercover because I think I'm falling in love with a mere commoner, Slenderboy. Hella! Hella! I've thrown some hints here and there, like always, wearing my crown, and casually and subtly mentioning that I'm a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered, and they must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason. She can't mean this one, right? There are some very confused people who think my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of their kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I'm anxious to learn as to how someone like that might react when they find out my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Slenderboy? How does he feel about the monarchy?
What? The monarchy? He loves the monarchy. I'm probably going to pick the one that helps you.
Hey, don't fuck this up for me, Annette.
I'm gonna choose the first one.
Voting to end voting? Boy, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Slenderboy's support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed nor unrewarded. Thank you. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which, of course, it is. Huzzah! Huzzah indeed. You gain +3 charm. Hey!
Hello!
Great job, Annette. And thank you. Alright, everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Ready, player 1.
2001 Space Odyssey.
Ooh. Well, obviously, it would be super idiotic to do a 10-hour remake of Ready Player 1, especially a year after it came out. Plus, it sucks.
I'm gonna give that to you.
Woo! Alright, let's see. I'm a little low on creativity, so it's back to the auditorium. Okay, so this is the one where you have to make a sacrifice to the devil. Woo! Now I've got all 7s and a 10. Catch Miranda posing in front of a mirror, gazing dreamily at her reflection. Oh, how I would love to win the talent show. Of course, Daddy pays a dozen peasants to tell me how talented I am every moment, but that's not the same. After all, they're peasants. No, to hold that heavy, spiky trophy in my hands, or rather to have my servants hold it. Oh, that would make me the happiest princess in all the land. Oh, I didn't know you were a princess. But I'm so nervous. What if they don't like my song? What if my skin is too scaly? What if I accidentally say a swear? Okay, Miranda, be calm, no matter what Daddy says. If you don't calm down, failure is 100% assured. That's not helping, now I'm even less calm. Looks like Miranda's caught in a vicious cycle. Quick, help her out before she worries herself to death. Oh my, what a marvelously kind thing to say. You are right, of course. How silly of me to doubt it. It is as Daddy says. Us aristocrats are simply better than other people. You are quite perceptive for a commoner. And you know, if I don't do well on the talent show, I suppose that's alright. Daddy can always have the judges excuse me for their impudence. We're glad you're not judging the talent show this year. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Ooh, where should I go? Yeah, I'm a little low on charm. Smart, I don't care about smart.
Alright. That's what I like to hear. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Oh no.
Yes, you are. There you are, swiping through potential monster match states when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable and in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Frankie girl. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I've never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves who were counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm just not sure if I can good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally.
I'm gonna be honest, I've seen this scenario.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you support him too much, then he's not going to go out with you.
Oh shit, I accidentally hit the enter. Well, that was a good thing anyway, so... Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I can be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control? We're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular-sized crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries is what I decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh! It's where the wild things are!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Franklin girl. You should come meet my furry friend sometime. Oh, well, I was wanting to hang out with Scott. I'm not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You get 2 fun and 1 charm.
Yeah, should I just spoil it? Like, what they are, like, people in furry costumes.
No,
in the
they're not.
forest.
They're people in furry costumes?
Yeah, in the forest.
Damn it, so they're actually furries. Okay.
Yeah, they are actually furries.
Well, that's delightful. That's really messed up, actually. Everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Alright, what's something cool? You.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
you. Because you're cool.
I'm not cool. Well, then I'm gonna choose you.
I mean, you're cool with my casually misogynistic jokes.
Oh, hello. I'm very cool with them.
Alright. Okay, so each other then. I'm just saying, if Japan built vending machines that sold me, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm gonna go with you on this one.
Why?
Because Japan building vending machines that sold clones of me, that'd be awesome. I would be so down for that.
Okay, then I guess I win that one.
Let's go.
Alright, who do you want to eat with?
Let's do Scott and Miranda.
Aw, I kind of wanted to eat with them, but alright. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your fork so you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper. It's not how a tuning fork works. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names, Miss Smart Stat of 4. You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
Hands!
My favorite silverware! Egads, how crude! I know, right? My only more favorite of silverwares are face and mouth. Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta go put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I know you love that. Perv. Let's go eat with Pretty Boy over here. We're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving the most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours.
What you gonna choose there, boy?
I mean, I could definitely use more money. I wouldn't say no to that. But Miranda's routes, as far as I'm aware, don't require money. And I have no idea what making up our own ritual will entail, or what kind of bonuses will give me. Maybe creativity? Yeah, it's probably creativity. Let's make up our own ritual. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. That's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Yeah! Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get to invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp, delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over to your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity. Alright. Okay, a job. Game developer.
Love Guru.
Okay. Player order is decided. A slutty costume based on the selected occupation. Babe, I'm gonna have to take point on this one. I think that a game developer would be way weirder than a love guru slutty costume. I mean, let's face it, what love gurus normally wear is basically already a slutty costume.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not gonna say anything to that.
Alright, then I win! By default, baby!
It's not fair!
Alright. I need me some more money, so I'm going to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't as sad in this game, so who cares, and gain 2 money. Oh, woe is me! Alas and alack a day! Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. So what else are you gonna do, study? Ha! Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to ever happen to anyone ever! You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but today Mrs. The Lottens Monster told me that I should be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+! And all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my dearly royal manicures? Such a horrid grid will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Janspreader's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade?
Oh, of course!
I'm gonna go for stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. Hell yeah! I'm pretty smart. My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a gooey, sticky web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office and, using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Oh, look at that, I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I'm very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top-secret school security footage. No reason. That's a simple level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions, just gain 3 charm and be cool.
Let's go!
Well, where do I want to go? Let's go to class.
Okay. Yeah, time to gain some smarts, baby. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Yeah.
You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument. Which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine? Wow. Franken girl! Hooray! They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes. Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries. I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that. No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink. Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. Oh god, did they call him their kink instead of their king?
Yeah.
Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure. Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, raise your teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual. I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be. Nonsense! I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now. It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Frankengirl? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are about the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they made amazing drawings of me, which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. Okay, you're right, they're furries.
Normal rulers, yeah, the first one, because then I think...
Paying taxes to my furries? Sure, that makes perfect sense. If our president paid us a tax for leading us, I would definitely love that president. Unfortunately, you both are super poor, so you spend some time creating what you call Scott Super Fun Furry Dollars. Scott leaves all excited with some of your money. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by giving money to strangers. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy. There you are, Frankengirl. Your plan went terribly. You created so many Scott Super Fun Furry Dollars that the currency got super devalued. That led to lots of uncertainty about the kingdom's economic environment, causing demotivation for foreign investments. With the economy struggling that much, stress peaked to the furries once joyful creatures have stopped creating their beautiful and often not-safe-for-work art. And it turns out that beautiful and often not-safe-for-work art was the nation's strongest export. Now we're falling into debt, and leading economists foretell at least 5 years of recession and negative political climate. Damn the day we created those silly Scott Super Fun Furry Dollars. It was the demise of my kingdom. I should have never trusted a high schooler who managed national politics and economics. I was a fool. Scott leaves, saddened with the burden of rescuing the economy of a country. Is it really a country? At just 21 years old. Yeah, you probably should have stopped to consider that your money stat is your lowest one.
Oh, I didn't know that it would take.
It's right there. Of course, paying taxes to people costs money. Doing that to a friend and potential lover is definitely not cool. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Something happened to Slander Boy.
All right.
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle, a sad look in his eyes. Oh hey bro, maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like Frankengirl, but I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle. Look at it, it's so green and warty, and exactly the right size for a pickle. Frankengirl is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Won't you help me? That's literally just a pickle. You can make out with Frankengirl while also having a pickle. It's fine. You're telling me I can have this pickle and go out with Frankengirl? Coach always says you can't have your pickle and eat it too. But you're saying that if I go out with Frankengirl, I don't have to eat the pickle? Well, yes, that's a true thing. I had no idea why you thought he would have to eat the pickle. Unbelievable! All this time I thought I was really in a pickle, but it turns out the pickle was inside me all along. Or, I mean, outside of me. But it doesn't need to be inside of me. And I don't need to be inside of it. It's so simple! It is really simple. Way simpler than Scott's making it. But you know better than to get between a werewolf and this pickle. You gain 3 charm. Woo! Let's trade places. Ah, how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now.
Oh, I would die very quickly.
Are you sure? You live in Hungary, which is not usually the place for zombie apocalypse to start. They usually start in America, so I've got a bit of a problem there.
Well, I mean, it could always start in like France or Germany.
Who ever heard of a French zombie apocalypse?
I don't know. Have you ever heard of like epidemics?
Yeah, I've heard of epidemics.
They never start in America. like the
Have you ever heard of movies? Every zombie apocalypse starts in America.
But like, that's not reality.
Obviously, movies are based on reality in it. This is very simple.
Obviously not.
All movies are real. Are you saying all movies aren't real?
Of course.
Well, that's just silly.
No.
Fine, whatever. I'll just go first. I don't even care.
Ooh.
Alright. I'm a tad low on fun and boldness, so I'm gonna go have some fun. Hell yeah! Everything's fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember, you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party's following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend! I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Yeah, that seems accurate. But that would mean... Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money as a reward.
Let's go.
But of course. Well,
Good old Darkheart Stabbington.
let's go to the bathrooms. I don't care.
Okay. That day, you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared before. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you totally gain +2 boldness. Great job! You find Scott standing outside a locked stall holding a pair of pom-poms. The stiletto heels inside the stall look like Vera's. This can't be good. Oh good, you're here. Help me cheer on Vera. She needs moral support. You hear Vera yelling inside the stall. What I need is privacy, you inbred wolfhound! Don't mind her. She's just being shut because she's putting her in her tampon and she doesn't want anyone to know. Hey! Vera yells. I can tell she's having a bad day. Well, when I'm having a bad day, the cheerleaders always pet me up, so I wanted to do the same for Vera. It's not working, though. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't know what. Do you have any ideas? Vera makes it pretty clear that she's got some ideas about what Scott should do. You have some ideas, too. Ideas that just might make everyone happy.
Oh no. I feel like I'm gonna screw this up.
Well, let's look at your stats real quick, right? Your lowest stat is smarts, followed by money. Since you have cheerleadings for poor people, run and get her gift to cheer her up quick, that's probably a money question. And since your money is so low, I might suggest the second option.
Yeah, I might suggest the second option to me as well.
Okay, I see the problem. You're inside a bathroom. The cheerleaders only cheer outside of bathrooms. Oh, that's smarts? Oh, come on. Of course, that is smarts. Of course. God. Oh, of course. I've never seen a cheerleader in a bathroom. I don't even think they poop. I'm just gonna cheer outside so hard, I'm gonna cheer the most outside. I'm gonna do it right now. Scott takes a running leap through the bathroom window, and you watch helplessly as he sprints to the quad. Go, Vera! You can win it! Put that tampon way up in it!
Oh,
okay,
no.
You know what? On second thought, maybe this wasn't the best idea.
Oh no!
It's not long before school security tackles him and makes him stop chanting. But it's long enough to embarrass Vera for life. You use 2 charm and 1 smarts. You're not a very smart person.
I'm not.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Alright, we need a brand. Nike.
I can only counter it with Adidas.
Okay then. How weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones. Start debating now. But they're both shoes! Look,
No, they are both sportswear.
Yeah, and neither of them would fit in at all in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I haven't ever seen Game of Thrones, but
It's a fantasy show. It's swords and sorcery.
I know what it is about. I mean, like, they would be like flexing on them creators with them, with their like.
How about we just choose a random?
Yeah, let's go random.
The die is cast. I go first.
Hello.
Woo.
I mean, I already lost at this point.
All right.
Hey, you'll be fine. Okay, so there's Miranda. I come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at the neighboring table. I still don't get where you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally, they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Lay out Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? That's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. What important documents? Documents about very important... Ah, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There, are you happy? Extremely. Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth.
Let's go.
Ooh, romance smooth. Yeah. Let's go to Psychoboy. I mean, I already fucked up, but...
You'll be fine. Your boldness stat is very high. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too sophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? You know what? Fine, I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Franken girl, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. In an innuendo way, not literally.
Ooh. Well, the first one is obviously Liam.
Obviously.
And then I'm gonna go with the second one.
Go with the brightly colored bag of beet biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks? Yes, you do have Scott Snacks! Scott Snacks? What does this mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where actually it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but somehow I ended up hanging out with this really cool Japanese businessman the whole evening. But how? What even? Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to something. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Franken girl. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. Alright, let's choose an animal. Platypus.
Zebra.
Okay, the platypus is definitely going to take over humanity. I will not accept debate on this.
That's not true. Platypuses, like, they are like small. How
Have you ever seen Phineas and Ferb? Perry the platypus is a motherfucker.
But cartoons are not reality.
Shut up! They're real to me!
Phineas and Ferb is an overrated show,
Look,
okay?
No, take that back. Anyway, look, platypuses have like
No.
poison talons and on their feet, and duckbills and beaver tails that are good for blunt force trauma. I'm just saying, platypuses have more natural acids to take out humanity than zebras do.
Well, zebras can always kick you in the nuts, and you can always faint.
Yeah, but you probably won't die from a kick to the nuts.
Oh, I've heard of people who died from kick to the nuts.
And anyway, that's only good for like half of the world population. You wouldn't be affected by a kick to the nuts. You don't have nuts.
Okay, let's not discuss this.
Alright. Alright, last chance.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna boost up my money stat. I think that Miranda likes rich people. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share my joy. My great-aunt sea monster, Unholy Terror, the Kraken Face of Cthulhu, has just received an award for her work with the shipwrecks. She's now one of the leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the Postal Service will go near her there for fear of their lives. Well, if only someone brave here would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of... You see, these are very special congratulations, with instructions to do something congratulatory for yourself. You know. Just get her the letter. There's something fishy about this request, but you never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. I got a pretty good money stat, so scuba might be good. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer and swim there yourself would take boldness, which I don't have. With just the touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba driver to your school. You give him very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leave out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits, de mer, of your labor. Oh, you wonderful person. The letter reached great-aunt sea monster Unholy Terror McCracken a face of Cthulhu with no problem, and she was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack. She said she'd act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here. Nope. Yep, seems entirely legit. Great Aunt Sea Monster and Holy Terror McCracken Face of Cthulhu gained the crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gain plus 3 charm.
Let's go.
Let's go to the gym.
To the gym it is. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain plus 2 charm.
I do win over people.
Yeah, you do. You got me. Afterwards, Sky catches up to you, panting excitedly. Bro! Hey! I was just looking for you. I can't stop thinking about you. This is sounding good. So I thought maybe tonight, if you weren't doing anything... Yes? You could maybe go somewhere private and, use our bodies to... Yes! Work out! Oh, okay. You may be a little disappointed, but let's salvage this. This is just the most romantic workout you know.
Naked basketball.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know.
You do have a pretty high boldness stat.
I have a very high bonus that Fred Smart sounds really smart, so I'm gonna do naked basketball.
Naked basketball? You just put two of my favorite words together into one word! Let's do it! Let's play basketball the way the Founding Fathers intended. If you're not sure the Founding Fathers had any opinion of being naked during basketball, then now is not the time for historical objections. You play a very, very intimate game of one-on-one. The other students are too impressed by your beautiful bodies to object. A talent scout from the Naked Basketball Association happens to be there. After you put your clothes on again, he signed you and Scott on for the upcoming season. Oh shit! We're gonna play naked basketball together! My grandma's gonna be so proud of me. Looks like the ball's in your court now. Or perhaps the balls are in your court? You get +2 fun and +1 money. Awesome!
Hey!
Alright, time for Monster Prom. I'm going to ask Miranda! I'm worried that my money stat might not be high enough. And I
I'm
assume you're
gonna
gonna
go
ask.
with Scott.
Yeah, I assumed.
Let's go.
Fingers crossed. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? I don't know a lot about math, girl, but U plus me seems to equal a great night. We'll check our math book for sure. That isn't the correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date.
What in love?
You went to prom with Scott!
Hey!
Prom,
yeah,
that was rad! You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer.
All right.
Prom? Sure! How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, then my serfs cooked an omelet, and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the address of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times. Wow. Oh, so the monster ate the entire water polo team because she was kicked off the team. Then it was just a matter of delivering pictures and addresses to the sea monster, but by my calculations will soon be hunting all those unpolite peasants down. They rejected me, and I'm sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So in a way, it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shiny armor. God, you're evil. I love it. Damn. I feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter, and for being weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and at the end, isn't that what counts? Isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she's had stolen from their funerals.
No one messes with Miranda
Woo!
Vanderbilt.
God
wow.
damn! Hello! You're still troubled by the fact that it kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful merciless vendetta. So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of your enemies. Damn, I did not think that all those events were interrelated, but okay.
Well, I mean, I got the romantic one, which I am.
Yeah, you know what? You didn't get the secret ending, but you still got a very happy ending.
Yeah, I get a pleasant one, yeah.
Slander Boy, most likely to survive for a year drinking only his own pee. Sad but true. Scott's quote, life is like sports, both are words with letters.
Wow.
That went wonderfully. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of your lives. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott kept on cheerleading Vera with her tampons and all. He proudly proclaimed she's never lost a match yet. Miranda used her vast serve knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best serves for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serves to do the work. Polly took a summer job at the Ghost of Christmas Present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Told you that the world was gonna end. Instead, you ignore your friends. Thanks for playing this game with me, and
You're very welcome. It was very fun.
yeah. I had a lot of fun. Did you?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. Like, there were a lot of like flavor texts and stuff.
There was. Oh my god, my throat is so sore from all that reading.
I'm sorry, I just can't believe what you
No, it's
like.
fine, really. I don't mind.
You know,
Oh yeah, did you see that all the people you could play as are in a band called Play Your Character?
No.
I thought it was hilarious.
I'm very happy you got this with me.
I'm very happy you agreed to play with me. I know you're kind of shy sometimes.
I mean, I am. I try to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, this was a great date night.
Yeah, this was a fantastic date. Although it occurs to me that your voice is kind of quiet, and it might be really freaking hard for people to hear.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's more my problem than yours.
Well, I tried. I mean, I have to be.
I'll work out the kinks. I'll mess with the I'll mess with the settings once we're done. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the recording now. All right.
All right.
This has been Date Night Monster Prom with Psychoboy and his girlfriend. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a delightful rest of the day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.